Hi, this is Ken from Psychic Tapestry with your Psychic Jukebox cards for the week of August 22nd. Actually, trying something different this week, and instead of using the Psychic Jukebox deck, I'm using my John Lennon Oracle deck. This is a deck of cards I made, and almost all the images are art that John created. There are a couple things that have to do with his music, of course, and a couple quotes and that kind of thing, but most of it is his pieces of art and what they meant. And I'll be pulling the cards in that way. 5 cards for you. The first card is where you are at the beginning of the week. The second card is about health. The third is about career and finance. The fourth card is about home and family. And the fifth card is kind of like a block, something you have to work through, work around to make some progress this week. All right. The first card is a portrait he made that he called Mind Games, which of course is also the name of one of his songs and one of his albums. This was a sketch he did that to try and convey what he believed everybody has, multiple different realities, mind games that they're playing in their head, and he wanted to capture. Here's an example of 4 of the faces that I'm thinking about or that I'm feeling right now, and this might be where you are at the beginning of the week, feeling like you have a lot of different things going on in your head, and you're not alone. Everybody does that. So just try and take a deep breath and hang in there and know that it's absolutely normal. Your health card for this week is says actually the name of this will be kind of ominous for it to be a health card. It's called Borrowed Time, which was another song that John did. He had the idea for this when he was on a sailing vacation over the summer of 1980, and there was a big storm, and he got very sick, was very afraid, but somehow he still found it invigorating and made it through and made it to, he was going to Bermuda. And once he got there and was safe, he heard the line "Living on Borrowed Time" in another song, and really liked the idea, which is where he came up with his song for it, and where this message of him, this sketch of him at the piano, you can't quite get the full effect in this card, but his hair's kind of standing on end. And this is what we all go through, kind of like the first card, we all do this. So if you, for it being in the health position, if you have some kind of medical concerns, don't let it freak you out, as this happens to everybody. Take care of yourself, because we all have things here to do, and we're all here living on borrowed time. For your career and finances, this is a city skyline sketch. He did many of those, and the line "It's up to you," which is from Instant Karma, and it is where your career, your finances, all of that, it is up to you. You make the decisions, the choice is always yours. If you're not happy doing what you're doing right now, doesn't mean to just quit, but start thinking about what it is that does make you happy, and figure out a way to do that, even if it's just taking a small step every day. In a month, in 2 months, in a year, look how far you'll have come. But just remember that it is up to you. For home and family, this is a great quote. I don't know if you can see it all in this card. It says, "When I was 5 years old, my mother always told me that happiness was the key to life. When I went to school, they asked me what I wanted to be when I grew up. I wrote down happy. They told me I didn't understand the assignment, and I told them they didn't understand life." Now, a lot of people are saying that John never actually said this, that this isn't really one of his quotes, but even if it's not, it seems like something that he would have said or he would have believed. And this is a reminder about the importance of of being happy with your family, whether it's family of blood, family of choice. It's about the importance of being happy, and about the give and take that entails. And if you're not, this is a good idea, a good time to try and figure out what it is that would make you happy, kind of like some of the other cards today already. Figure out what's in your heart, what is it that makes you happy, and pursue that. And the card that could be a block for you, this was a sketch he did called Watch the Holes, Yoko. And this was John's attempt to convey his idea of what it means to care for someone. And he and Yoko are walking along, and he's trying to point out where the holes are so that she stays safe. And this is for a block. This is an idea that you need to think about. What is it that means safe to you? And what is it that you do for those that you love that helps them to be safe? That's something to think about, and something to hopefully to act on this week. So those are your cards for this week. Thanks so much for stopping by our YouTube channel. Hope you can check out our shows this week, Friday at 5, and again, Psychic Tapestry on Saturday at 10, both times Pacific. Again, thanks for stopping by, and I hope you have a great week.